Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you for joining us. You already saw what's going on outside. Ransom, it's cold. I went around this morning, broke some ice. I could only get out of the truck for a little bit before my fingers were almost frozen. But guess what Ransom wants to do?
Cook scrambled eggs.
Cook scrambled eggs. So we had steak last night and we have some leftover steak. Cassie's request was steak and eggs. Maggie's request, chocolate chip pancakes. So I'll do the pancakes. You gonna cook the eggs?
Yep.
All right, so Ransom wanted to show you guys how good he is at cracking. Good job. You're getting it. So how many are we gonna do?
Like 8 and then put some milk.
8 eggs and do some milk. So we got 4 more. So we have all the eggs cracked. Ransom did an awesome job. And I don't know about you guys, but we put a little bit, if we have cream, we put cream in. If not, we put a splash of milk. Seems like it makes the eggs a little bit fluffier. You like fluffy eggs? Looks good. And while we're making breakfast, what are you making, Cassie?
Some jerky, getting some jerky marinated.
So Cassie's got some jerky. She cut up a roast from our last beef.
Put it in the fridge, let it marinate a little bit, and then I'll get it on the dehydrator.
Now everybody's gonna be asking, Cassie, what's your jerky recipe?
So this, we ran out of what we usually get and we can't get to the store. So this was just some dry seasoning we had in there from Bass Pro. But as you can see, it's making a little bit of liquid with it.
9, 40.
All right, we counted to 40 seconds. And now just scrape all the way across. There you go, nice and easy so it doesn't splash out on the stove. All right, those eggs are getting scrambled up. Ransom's doing an awesome job. Steak is coming right along. All right, Chef Ransom, how are your eggs?
Good.
10 out of 10?
Should I make some sauce?
Ranger wanted blueberry, Mazzy wanted chocolate chip, so I had both out. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to try, so I went for both. I like any pancake, but this is really good. So there's maybe my new favorite. But we need to get bundled up and head out. There's a lot of things that can keep you warm when you go outside, but this one you don't want to forget about. With this crazy Oklahoma winter weather, you never know what to expect. They said we could get anywhere from 3 inches, but up to 12 inches of snow. And we aren't used to that here. Luckily, I have this whole closet behind me full of jackets, coats, scarves, gloves, and all the things that I need to keep most of my body warm. But there's one thing that if it ever gets cold, I'm finished, and that is my toes. I have to have warm feet. And that makes it the perfect time to tell you about today's video sponsor, Camel City Mill. So Camel City Mill makes work socks in an American factory in North Carolina with American wool. Right here is a brand new pair of their Ironside merino wool work socks. These are lightweight, and not only will they keep your feet cool and dry in the summertime, but they will also keep you warm in the wintertime, like right now. I've had the opportunity to wear these when I was cutting wood and sweating. My feet still stay dry I've also had the chance to wear them down to 2 degrees when it's been cold outside and my feet still stay warm. Their double-plated nylon fortification means you don't get holes in your socks even if you wear steel-toe heavy work boots. They have a 10-year durability guarantee, so if you get a hole or a tear in your socks in the first 10 years, they will replace them for free. If you're ready for a sock that's going to work as hard as you do, check out my link down in the description. You can use code WalkerFarmFam to save 10%. So the snow is thick in some places and not so much in others. We have a good snow drifts, but look at that piled up on the school bus. Man, it is just take your breath away. It's so cold out here. Hey, try not to get covered in snow since we're getting in the truck, okay? No snow angels. Bella, you still don't mind the snow, do you, girl? Bella and the puppy have been playing out here, and we'll do another quick check-in real quick on the wood stove. I've got a little heat lamp over there shining on the water. Kind of keeps it defrosted. We got plenty of wood in here. Hi, Bella. And we've been letting Iris stay up here on the porch instead of out in her pen. Obviously, she's enjoys it. Last night, it was Shelby in that doghouse. Iris was in the back of that doghouse, and Bella was on the outside of the doghouse. So everybody was together, kind of bundled up. And so now we're gonna go, I need to change this around. I gotta change my ball. I'm gonna hook up to 2-inch. That's bigger than 2. Are you guys fighting inside of here?
Yeah.
You better watch it. Don't break anything. Always acting like brothers. Loving to fight each other, play around. Oh man, the sun's coming out, so I changed the hitch over. We're gonna hook up the trailer because it has our hay on it, Bella. You ready for this? And I already went out. The video you saw this morning when I started the vlog off was going out this morning and busting ice. So I got all the ice busted this morning. I'll bust it again this evening. Right now though, we just need to put out hay. Well, here comes somebody that will not be cold outside. Might have to move that out if you don't have room down there. This is now the tour truck.
Oh yeah?
You bundled up enough?
Yep.
I hope so. I don't want you to get cold.
Ransom, what's the problem back here?
Ransom the man.
Oh, you got us there?
Show me how to back up. Good job, buddy.
Took a little bit.
Well, I might have to come back a hair more, but that's okay. You did a good job. Actually, I'm going to raise this up a little bit. You
Still liking your hitch?
Yeah. So far, it's great. Worked for the other trailer, this trailer. It goes up really easy. As long as the trailer's high enough. Gotta take my gloves off. This is where your fingers get cold. All right, tiny bit more. Don't pull on it.
Go over there where you can see in the mirror. That was the problem. Daddy couldn't see in the mirror. All right.
That work?
Yep. All right, so we got our bales of hay. Shelby's out here yawning like me. We're gonna feed the cows with the truck and the trailer now. Hey, donkey donks. It doesn't look like you guys have been staying up here to stay warm. You been playing in the snow? Yep, they have a barn, but they've been staying in the snow.
Look at Faith.
Faith doesn't have as much snow on her.
Look at Faith.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she? So when an animal has snow on their back and it's not melting, that shows that they are well insulated and their body heat isn't escaping. If their body heat was escaping, the snow would be melting, wouldn't it? Huh? You get that beller out there. You're just making funny noises. What do you think, Mr. Jingles? You look like you've eaten about 27 mice. You getting wide.
Here, Dolly.
We're coming. They're over there waiting for us. They're gonna meet us at the gate, it looks like.
Cassie, the vlogger slash gate girl. She's got to open this gate up. Hopefully these cows will get back once the gate starts moving. We'll come in behind them. And then I need the big muscles. Who's got the big muscles?
Oh, he gets the weak knuckles. I got them.
Okay, Ranger's got the big muscles. Ransom's got the big muscles too. And what we're going to do is cut the hay strings and push these off the trailer if it goes as planned. Now, Ranger, when I was your age, me and my dad could push these bells off of a trailer no problem, okay?
Okay.
So, does that mean you're going to be able to?
That just means that your dad was stronger than you.
That's possible. My dad was pretty strong. So, what we're going to do is put out the other bells close to these bells. That way the baby calves, they'll be able to lay down in this hay while the other ones are eating. But I'm going to try to get up to an angle a little bit when we push these off. You girls been waiting on us all morning? I told you we'd come back. I told you this morning I'd be back later. So we're going to put out a bale of hay right here. And then they have that over there to lay in. These little babies like to lay in it. And this cow, praise the Lord, has waited to have her baby. Tell her to keep waiting, Cassie.
Hold her in, 53.
Yep.
Hold her in.
In 3 or 4 days, it's going to be 50 degrees, but not right now.
Everybody's patiently waiting, or not so patiently. Ooh, my face.
It's really not that bad when the wind's not blowing. Okay, watch this trailer deck, boys. It's really slick, okay?
You hear him, Ranger? At the end, it gets really slick.
Alright, so we're going to cut these strings. Let's step back. I want to move the cows out of the way, and I'll say 3, okay? You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright, watch out, baby. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now don't walk with it. Don't walk with it. It'll slip and fall. There you go, girls. Now let's push this off.
Boys got it out of the trailer. Be careful, Ransom. Right there, there's some ice or some snow. I stepped in a fresh cow patty and, well, it was warm and squishy. You happy, cows? Blackberry, you sure could be a nurse cow with that bag you got.
Ransom, you want to come help me make some little holes in the ground?
Yeah. We can do one right here.
Okay, make one right there.
Show me one move.
You want to space them out about like this, okay?
Okay.
They can find the string better.
You get cold.
No.
Uh-huh.
Dad told me to come sit in the truck.
13-year-old never admit it.
Okay, I got another bucket. Go ahead and make some more going the other way, towards the hay bale. All right, that's good, buddy. Here you go, girl.
I made ice.
You found ice?
Yeah.
Hey, if Walmart runs out of milk again, we'll put her up and just get some milk, okay?
Oh, yeah.
She probably lets you pretty easy, but
Grab back there and see. Go ahead.
she's a good girl.
Grab back there and see.
I gotta get out of the kick zone. Out. I got one.
You're goofy.
I can put her in head gate and do it. All right, Cassie's hands are frozen. The struggle's real, isn't it, Cassie?
Yeah, I couldn't find my good gloves.
No, when you're trying to vlog in the snow, how much does your hands hurt?
They're cold because these are thin.
Yeah, it hurts. But we do it for you guys because we love you, right, Cassie?
Absolutely.
We love our subscribers, so we do it. But all the cows are getting there.
You going back out that gate because I didn't latch it?
We're gonna go put out this other bell, then we'll go out the gate.
This gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and put out one more bell.
I just dummy locked it. One more bell.
Not too much because I want to stop it before it gets to the end. I just don't want a bunch of hay on the trailer. That'll work.
First bell and their cubes. Cutting the strings and rolling out another one for them. Should get them through this cold weather. Shouldn't have to do it again.
What is this, Wednesday?
Yep.
Yeah, this should last till Friday evening for sure. All right, ready to get out of the way? Go for it, boys. That's good. Woo. Go ahead and grab that hay string. So we made it back to the house. I shoveled some snow where the truck sets. Somehow that made it look fun to Ransom. He wants to shovel snow now. Is it fun? Yeah. I don't think it's very fun. But I told him he can do it for a while, get some energy out. But we have it shoveled at least around the vehicle, and I shoveled around Cassie's van on this side earlier. So Bella, come here. What are you doing? So Bella has been, oh, you're dry now. Bella has been playing in the snow ever since it started, and she is not bothered by it at the least. Iris doesn't really seem to be bothered by it either, thankfully, so they're all doing good. And Cassie, she ran out to check on her sheep, so we're about ready to go in and have lunch. We'll come out later and actually feed the animals, but right now, I'm gonna take a break, go grab some lunch. So we went in and grabbed some lunch. Now I'm back at it, back outside. Oh man, when you walk around that corner, it hits you like a bunch of bricks. Run some water for the cows in just a minute. But I saw the donkeys over here a minute ago checking out the stock tank, so I thought I better go ahead and bust it up for them again. So I busted up that tank, but the problem is when it's 10 or 15 degrees outside, it freezes so fast that you really have to pay attention to your animals. So when I see the cattle down at the stock tank, it's high time for me to go down there and run some water for them. When I see the donkeys at their tank, I go over and I bust it up. So just trying to make sure that everybody has some water and has a chance to drink. So the cows, I saw them down at the creek earlier. That means they have good fresh water to drink, but they love this water out of the well. So I went ahead and busted the tank for them, and they're all getting an opportunity to drink right now. Hey babies. You guys can see these babies do really well out in the cold weather. It doesn't really faze them. As long as they're getting plenty of milk from mama, they've got good energy, they're fine. God created these animals. He did an amazing job. These cows with the rumens in their stomach, it heats up and keeps them warm. So it's just amazing to me. Never ceases to amaze. Get my gloves on. My face is going to be cold no matter what. But guess what? I'm going to go make a chicken mad. You want to see some chicken drama? Let me show you some chicken drama. Here we go. This hen is going to be mad at me because I'm going to take her eggs. And she does not like it. Man, I love having a warm truck to get in though. All right, let me get my egg bucket. She's gonna be so mad. Here. Hey, got any eggs? Oh look, she actually got up today. Are you not mad? What? Maybe she's finally came to terms. I'm just gonna take her eggs. So I'm going to get them some fresh water and some fresh feed. So let me put this up. I got those chickens taken care of. And Ransom, he's out here playing. Hey Ransom! What are you doing, buddy?
Nothing. Playing with Iris.
Playing with Iris?
Yeah.
Stay warm, okay?
Okay.
If you get cold, go back inside.
Okay.
So that boy could probably be outside all day long, every day. It's, like I said, 10, 15 degrees. And we told him to go back in as soon as he feels cold. So he goes back in for about 15 minutes and he's back out for 10 or 15 minutes. So I probably did the same thing when I was a kid. I never remember it being that cold when I was a kid. I don't know if that's just me or if you were in that spot too, but the donkeys are coming up now. So they saw me over here towards the stock tank, so I'm gonna make sure they get something to drink. These snow drifts are really crazy. Like I can't even see the water bowl. Maybe it's right here. Yep, there it is. There's the water bowl. So we're gonna dump that out. All right. So I tried to do this at both coops, so I'm gonna head over to the other coop and do the same thing. Gives you a little scratch to get you through the day. Give you a little energy. And let's get you some fresh water. Love these rubber. I know I say it 100 times, but I love these rubber totes. There you go, girls. All right, let's check on eggs. So we got 5 eggs out of the back chickens, 2 eggs out of the front chickens. I'm not gonna complain at all. Being, I think a high of 12 or 15 degrees today. Ransom wants to show you guys, go ahead. He wants to show you how high that snow drift is. Whoa.
That wasn't where it was. It was right here.
Okay, there's a really deep spot.
Here it is.
Yep, that's tall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look up on the school bus, see how high that is? So, Ransom loves the snow, but he's going inside right now to warm up. And I'm gonna go out, feed the sheep, and check on Mr. Jingles out there. Well, before I do the chores, Cassie and the kids want some snow ice cream. So I'm gonna grab the bowl and get them some good fresh snow. I think the best spot for it is actually right here. The main thing you wanna do is make sure and do not touch the bottom of whatever it is you're getting the snow from. So I never touched the hood. Oh, go get it up there. That's a big old bow.
Oh.
2 hands. Take it to the counter. That'll make the kids happy. When weather like this, we're cooking a lot, which means we have a few leftovers. And usually the dogs outside get to benefit, but I got my little livestock guardian dog Xena a piece of steak that was left over yesterday. There you go, girl. You're a good Xena, taking care of our animals. I want to dust out any of this old stuff. It looks like Xena may have wasted a little bit of dog food, but I don't care. I'm going to give her all fresh dog food. Now that the snow has stopped, she'll have a better time with that. Now, let's go ahead and... Well, that didn't work out as I planned. All right, I'm giving them a little bit of extra grain today. a few extra calories to help them endure the weather, so everybody gets a little bit extra, just like Xena does. I'm gonna go over there and dump that out. Hang on, girl, I'm gonna dump your food before I give you more. The very best thing about all of this is it's short-lived. Next week, or this time, it's supposed to be 70 degrees, sunny, and I'm guessing the grass will start turning green. One thing about this snow, it is actually really good for the grass. Ends up giving it a little extra nitrogen into the soil. So I'm still on skunk lookout. I do not want any skunks. All right, got them cleaned up. And like I said, everybody gets a little extra food today. I got Benny fed. I'm gonna feed the other donkeys, but this is a perfect example of the stock tank and what I tried to do. Trying to bust off a section, a good section for them to drink, and then the rest of it stays frozen. And I'll pile that ice on top of it, so when it melts in a few days, all that water stays in there. But I cleaned the donkey's trough out. They got some food. Last and certainly not least, Mr. Jingles. You patrolling the barn out here? I saw some birds earlier. I think Mr. Jingles was taking a nap. Come on, buddy. I already poured your food out. You're the first one that got fed out here. Come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. There you go. Yeah. You definitely won't see any barn swallows in here or any kind of birds making a nest in the storm because Mr. Jingles is on patrol. What are you looking at over there? You're on patrol, aren't you, buddy? Keeping our barn clean. I know some people might think that's a little harsh, me not wanting birds in here, but if you look at all this hay behind me, I don't need bird manure on my hay, and Mr. Jingles is the perfect cat to make sure that doesn't happen. So I'm going to go back in and warm up, defrost, and we'll check out that stew in a little bit, and I'll make sure Cassie shares her snow ice cream recipe, which is probably the most simple recipe you've ever heard of. Back inside and much warmer, and Cassie?
Someone took out the middle piece.
Well, somebody had to sample the cornbread after they made it, make sure it was finished, but it's finished. It was good. A little Jiffy cornbread. That's kind of
It's the best.
That's kind of the cheating way. We don't make homemade cornbread. Well, it's out of a box, so like it or not like it, it's still good. And then for supper, we put on a stew this morning. This will warm you up. And I told everybody about your easiest snow ice cream recipe in the world. You want to tell them what it is? Because people will always want the recipe.
Snow.
Okay.
Sweetened condensed milk.
Mm-hmm.
And vanilla.
And about how much? 1 can of sweetened condensed milk to about how much snow?
Like
a couple quarts?
3 to 5 cups of snow.
Okay.
Maybe a little more. I don't know. What I do is I get a big old bowl of snow. I put about half the can of condensed milk in the bottom of a bowl. Add some snow on top, stir it around. Then when it's not, like if it's stirring really good, you need more snow. When it quits stirring and mixing good, then you put the rest of the condensed milk on top, stir it up, and then slowly add snow. Because if you do too much snow at once, you won't have enough condensed milk. So really, instead of measuring, I just do it like that. Add a little snow and condensed milk till it's how you like it.
And taste then, of it. If it's too sweet, put more snow.
Teaspoon of vanilla or something. It just depends on you.
Okay. So we're also using our bowls. We had a subscriber that made this for us, our bowl warmers. Whenever we opened them, what did we think they were?
Like pot holders. I'd never seen them before.
So those are little bowl warmers. Keep your bowl warm. Cassie has hers. It has what, chickens?
Yep.
And then Mazzy's is the flowers with the birds. The boys have camo. And mine, let me see what mine is. Oh, mine is my favorite, cows. And look at that, an old truck. So, oh, and a tractor and a horse on that side.
Just all the things. I need a little more juice.
So we're going to put our bowl warmers to use and enjoy this beef stew. made with our farm fresh beef. All right, Cassie, you want to give it a little try, or is it too hot, you think?
It was pretty hot, but I can take one for the team.
All right, she's going to sacrifice for us all. We've had a lot of cooking today. Ransom and his eggs.
It's hot, but it's good.
Okay, so what we...
I might have got a little too much cornbread, but it's good.
That's what we normally do.
I like it, though.
You can always add more stew. But that's what we do when we're stuck at home all day. We cook because we're here and we enjoy the time together as a family.
The jerky finished.
Oh yeah, Cassie made her jerky. Let me show you guys that.
Well, it was kind of a fail.
It wasn't a complete fail. It's a little extra salty.
Yeah, I should have... The way I mixed the mixture, I put the meat in there and tossed it up, and it got way too much seasoning on each piece. It's pretty stout, but it's very tender. It's really good. It's kind of a bummer, but maybe that's why it's so tender, because it got way too much of that cure seasoning on it.
Maybe it was just a tender cut of meat.
Yeah, but I can eat it, but I can only eat like one at a time because it's super hot, because there's way too much seasoning on each one.
All right, well, we're going to enjoy that jerky over the next couple days. Enjoy the stew. And don't forget, if you guys are interested in Camel City Mill, my toes are still nice and warm and dry after going in and out multiple times today. But we thank you guys for following along. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.